I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
Should have fucking known. Should have fucking known with the vertical. Batman set 502 world records. Let's go.
You know what I mean? That's all people getting in groups. So I'm just telling you the truth, man. That's how Brownsville runs. You know? So I want things to change. I'm asking God, and I want God to change all this. You know, like I should be owning my own gym. I should have clients. I should be able to get all these women coming in, right? And I understand like where I'm at right here is different than Brownsville. It's a little bit more populated in Brownsville. You got a lot more circulation in Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, I'm out here. I'm not far. You know, everybody can drive out if you're going to pay. Like I said, $50 for a 30-minute session. We can negotiate price if you want for a minute or two. It's all good. You know what I mean? You know, we'll negotiate with you. It's not a big deal. Like, just come out with, you know, whatever money you got and let's start working out and training. But, you know, like I said, $100 for an hour session. And I teach digital fitness as well. I can do this on camera, on a video call, on an app or something or whatever. And, like, I know apps that we can use to do this. It's not difficult. You know, and like I said, if you want to do the digital stuff, we got a Cashapp, we got a PayPal, we got a Venmo, right? All we do is conduct business all day. We ask people for donations, you know. Quite frankly, like I said, there hasn't been no business. We haven't gotten no clients at all. You know, and it is what it is, and it's all good. I ain't worried about it, and I'm focused on this right now, you know, and that's the thing. What's out of my control, I'm stoic, man. I ain't worried about what's out of my control. But my point is, I'm asking God, I'm praying to God right now, God, please change the structure of everything here and the structure everywhere, you know what I mean? And please move me and get me to the right place where I can have a system, an actual support system, because I never had it. My entire life, I never had it. And people around me that really care and you know, love me and want what's best for me, and are going out their way to help me and, you know, put money in my pocket and see that I do well. Because all these folks have it, especially here, you know, it's just like that. You know, it's just like that. I've never had it. You know, I'm out on my own. I've been on my own since 16. So when folks start talking, it's like, I ain't hearing it, because you don't know what I've been through. None of y'all can ever walk in my shoes. You've never been in my position. I've been on my own since I was 16. I'm talking about on my own in the real world. And I traveled. I did everything. You know, everything I had, I paid cash for. I had my own car insurance, my own car. I've never had a car on payments. I bought all my cars cash. I own 14 luxury vehicles at one time. You know what I mean? Man, and spent millions of dollars every year. Like, I've done that thing. I've been all over. I've been in Atlanta. I've been in all the hoods. I've been in the Bluff. I've been in Bankhead. I've been in jail in Atlanta several times, right? I ain't bragging about it, but it was a fact. So, like I said, and I ran things in the jail. I was the boss. So, like I said, people can say what they want, but you don't know me. You understand? That's the whole point of it. So, like I said, compare me, the type of dude I am and the level I'm at. Like, we a whole different breed, homie. Imagine, compare me to someone from South Most. Yeah, you feel me? Who, and no offense, like, South Most is cool, right? Nothing, like, I like South Most. I'm just saying, somebody who ain't even from there, who moved there and, you know, got nothing but issues out there, right? But let me put it to you like this. Compare that, someone who never really even been out of Brownsville or been out of the valley, you understand? And compare that, and they got a gym. There's actual people like this, right? And they like 3 feet tall, mind you, right? And they got a gym, and they get clients and people to come to that gym, and they got a whole business going. How does that individual have a business? I want to start asking these questions, because it's crazy. How does that individual have a business, but I'm a genius, and I've been all over the U.S., and I know how to build a business in 5 seconds, right? And had to do it several times, right? And everything we do, like, we hustle, real. You understand? We do everything the right way. How does that person have a business, but I got to be doing this and I can't get no clients? That don't seem unfair and kind of a little weird and odd to you? That's what we come up against every day. That's how unfair it is out here, and it's all over the world, man. I've never been given a fair shake because I'm independent and I'm not in cahoots. I love that word, cahoots. I'm not in cahoots. I'm not here to make friends and be like I am. I go along to get along guy, but I'm always independent and I'm a man and I stand on business. I'm telling you, when you're a man in the world, it's different. It's a lot harder. Everything is way harder. So that's why I'm so strong, because I've been through all the things that most of you folks are afraid to go through. You couldn't walk in my shoes. Like Mike Tyson said, none of you couldn't walk in my shoes for a millisecond. Nobody. I don't care who it is. That's the problem. A lot of folks just get in their feelings and then they think that they something they not. You know, that's what women do. You understand? That's exactly why you see that behavior, because, well, it all comes from, you know, women. It comes from so-called women and the way that they're, you know, teaching folks how to be in their feelings. And that's just not a manly trait. That's not a thing that men do. Men are real calm, even keel, and we just remain a man. You know what I mean? There's no emotion involved. You feel me? So, like I said, my whole point, how does that person have a business in Brownsville, but I don't already? I don't care what I've been through. I don't care all the millions of dollars I may have spent. Like, they've never come close to me financially. That's my point. How do they have a business and I don't? I mean, I have a business, right? But it ain't a business where people can come in and make money.
But it ain't a good one.
What I'm doing. And I'm right up the street. I ain't far. I'm not far from Brownsville. You don't see how that's kind of odd? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to continue to expose the elephant in the room. You heard of the elephant in the room?
He is creating so much wind today.
Talk about it, and it's the obviousness that I'm not being given a fair shake. I never have been. Okay, I ain't been given a fair shake at any point, and it's all good. I'm okay with that, but that's why I got to work harder, and that's why the people that own them teams, I don't care if they're a manager, I don't care if they own it, I don't care who they are. That's why I'm 8 million times stronger than every single one of them put together, because I was never given a fair shake. So I had to come up hard. That means we ain't the same. I came up hard. I came from the street. You got folks that have an opinion and then want to pretend they're somebody. Now, I feel some way because he's shining. So now I'm tough. That don't make any sense. You didn't become Superman overnight. Trust me. I'm Batman. I would have heard about you and I haven't. None of you. So I'm going to say it again. Folks can talk. It's cute. Talking Sam's cute. You can go online and say whatever you want. You know, I like to go online and I like to say that I have a purple unicorn that follows me around and I talk to him every day, or a blue donkey. You know, makes me feel nice. There's a lot of things that I can go around saying and talking, because, well, talking is free, and, you know, a lot of folks just get online and they just talk to talk, talkity talk, yakety yak, yakety yak, don't call me yak, yak, yak. You know, a lot of people just like to yakety yak, but me, I like to talk facts. Okay? So, you know, I'm not worried about what villains or so-called villains are in their feelings. Okay, we've got a clean one that stays in his feelings. We've got all sorts of, we've got lots of villains everywhere. So many villains, so little time. So many jellyfish, so little time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't mean anything. What matters is all of you work a 9 to 5 out here, and you work and you know my name, Tyree Sneed. Tyree Sneed is famous. You understand? You can't go anywhere without hearing about me. So again, why is it so hard for people to just drive out here in their rented
shit?
Hello, commoners, right? Why is it so difficult for them to just drive out here on some good up and say, hello, Tyree Sneed, we come with gifts.
We come with gifts.
With you for a 30-minute session for $50. That's hard. That's difficult. These folks have some amazing. They be online and on here talking about you to get a job. I have a job. I'm out here working every single day, harder than anyone.
Well, maybe he could just declare for a management position at the gym.
Hilarious, quite frankly.
So he can sit in an office and talk to women.
The day, the same thing. You should check out this business, a call center. It's like, why the hell am I check out a call center when I done built a whole business. Okay, and I'm out here running the streets.
Can you imagine Joey working at a call center
every day and protect you? Okay, almost for free. How in the hell? What time? If you tell Batman to go get a job,
who is this? Why are you calling me?
Batman has to go work. Batman has to be in these streets. Batman has a lot to do. He gotta work. So how in the hell do you expect Batman to juggle a career at a bakery shop and then be Batman on top of it?
Career at a bakery shop.
So what are you saying? It ain't for me to do anything extra because I don't have your mentality. All you want me to come down to your level. You want me to get on the level on the the bottom of the ocean floor with the sea urchin, and I'm just not on that level. Okay, like Conor McGregor said, I'm up here. I'm coming against Jose. I'm up here. You're down here. I'm up here. Okay? You gotta learn how to hold your L like tone space. Boy, what you talk. I said people really be talking every day, but it's absolute illusion. They ain't talking about nothing. Nothing they saying exists. Nothing they saying is true, and none of them have any self-awareness. Self-awareness just means you're aware of self. You're aware of the reality around you. Do you understand that I ran the Batman project out of my own pocket going on 3 years, my 3-year anniversary coming up, and you folks still can't even give me money so I can buy me a Batman birthday cake so I can at least celebrate the fact that God himself told you I just made it to the promised land. I don't look to other people for the answers because they've never been there. That's how you know I came up hard and I'm really from the hood and the ghetto and I'm really the tough guy. Okay,
I must not have started this at the beginning.
I'm really
because we're only 2 minutes behind. But when I sat down, I was like, "Oh shit, he's been alive for 15, but he's still going."
That's all right. You probably didn't miss much.
I never had nobody to run to. Okay, you got to understand. I look to God for my answers. I don't look to people or folks or anyone for my answers or for help. I'm asking people. Encouraging people, asking people, can you please help financially? So all I need is money. This is my job. I'm not changing nothing. And it's not anyone's decision, and they are not in the position to tell me what I need to do. And that's what we went over yesterday. What folks need to do is pay me. Number one, I'm protecting everybody. Number one, I work hard on everybody. Number 2, 3, my whole career is inspirational. I'm helping you. Help me to be able to help you. And like I said, I rep the valley. I'm going to continue to rep 956 all day in the valley, straight up. Not convenient. You never see me backpedal. You never see me say something and then fall back on it or, don't stand on business about it. I'm going to rep the valley regardless of whatever I go through, whatever, if things are unfair. Right? No matter how I'm treated, no matter how I'm done, no matter how much I've been through, no matter how much I go through, I'm whatever this city needs me to be. You understand? And that's the truth. And I care about Brownsville and I care about the Valley. And I see it as a beacon of a place that can become very successful and has a lot of resources. We just need to learn how to utilize them. Okay, and I say we, but that's the thing. I've never really had a voice or a say-so, and that's the problem. See, if they give me a say-so and they involve me, if they start inviting me to their functions, just like everything I'm doing is really assisting and helping. We all know what I'm saying, right? They invite me to your functions, invite me to your barbecue, pick me up, give me a ride over there and say, yeah, just come to the barbecue, man. We know what you do for a living. We know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, be nice, be cordial.
Give me some free barbecue.
That's 100% what I'm asking for because it's the way that we need to do things. I mean, that's just being normal. I don't know how they do things everywhere now like that, I mean, like, you got to kind of include other people, I mean, you can't just be like, it's all about, what folks can gain. It's never about what can they give. And me, I'm always about what I can give, but at this point, I got to kind of put my
Joey has become so dense that he's created a black hole, and that's the sound of the wind rushing into that black hole that you hear.
It really is.
Being so nice, and I got to start, speaking. This is the way it was for me growing up. It's always the same. It's always the same. I've always always been I'm an angel. I've always been super nice, super gentle concerning everything. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually folks have to tell me, you know, like, you gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? And then, common sense. People know who I am. So, like I said, I mean,
you'll be shoving short ribs in the pocket.
How do folks like that have a business? What world are we in? How is that even possible? How much help can you get? They got everybody doing everything for them. Me, I got a suspended license because of fake tickets. I didn't get anything but a whole bunch of lies. See what I'm saying? I came up through jail. Y'all folks came up with a Nintendo 64, an Xbox, an iPad, and a brand new iPhone right now. I got the cheapest phone. You know, every time I get a phone, I get the cheapest phone. And it's usually hell, I'm lucky if I can even pay the phone plan. I've been paying the phone plan for 15 years now. At the point, I don't even know if I'm going to continue to do that. But I'm probably going to have to try, right? So, you know, I got to do what I got to do. Anything the value of sacrifice. It's very hard. It's next to impossible. It's been impossible. But I'm going to tell you something. My journey is inspirational. It matters. And it means everything. And like I said, God is, you know, molding me. They told me, literally, they compared it to pottery. I know exactly what it is and why I went through this stage. I'm just saying, I've never been in this position.
He's Harry Pottery.
That's what Bill called his strength. And I can operate with next to nothing. You see it every day. You know what I mean? I can go without. I'm all right. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. I created a monster. And that's the whole point. Like, that's what's powerful because my gifts, like a reading just came out, Divine Confirmation.
Hold up. The cheapest phone. But goddamn, that is a good cheap phone. Put up this kind of
cheapest phone, but the most expensive battery.
Are gold. And my gifts are a gold mine. First of all, I'm the top calisthenics competitor in the world, and I'm the top calisthenics champion of the world. And it's all proven on paper. That's why folks stop supporting me because every time I open my mouth and speak about what I'm doing, because I'm a human, I feel. That's why I'm healthy. Because I let out how I feel. I don't keep stuff pent up and inside and not let it out. You have to let out anything you feel. Even Bruce Lee said that. That's why I'm healthy.
The win, Sticky. You've missed it.
So I'm going to say how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? So my whole point is, like, I'm still a human being, I think. You know, we really don't know at this point. You know, I could be an alien. But the point is, pay the alien. That's what you need to do. You need to pay this alien entity that's proven he's
I could be an alien.
You need to pay me, put money in my pocket. And that's what I'm asking the Valley to do. Please back and support me. I back and support you. And I have been there for you every single time, Gotham. And it is that simple. And like I said, it's all 100% real. Never anything fake about me. And everybody knows it. You understand? And I have more stripes than a zebra. I've put in so much work. It's unbelievable. Okay? Real talk. It is crazy. Okay? How much I've accomplished. And I've really accomplished more than anyone has in the last.
Timmy, he occasionally does. He'll go like Groovy Jimmy or some of the other people from the sector, and then he gets clowned, and then he gets run off.
That's like 6,000 plus years. I'm not kidding. I accomplished more than every agency and every department in this country already. And I'm barely getting started. And you have to understand, and I did it with very little, next to no money. You understand? Came down here with some thousands of
$750,000 mil that you wasted.
You know what I mean? I invested, put it into the bat cycle, $1,300. I have 7 bikes in inventory, all $200 to $300 plus each. Nobody helps me try to fix these bikes, which they're not even that difficult. Some of it is just tires. You know, nobody really helps with much of anything that's actual help, you know, and that's the thing. Like, it's all good. And I don't expect the world to be fair, but I'm just saying I get to talk about it. See, I'm never complaining. I'm never whining. That's all I ever hear other folks do. But, you know, I'm just saying the truth. I want to speak on it because it needs to be said and it needs to be heard. Like I said, we didn't come up the same. We didn't come up the same. And like I said, anything that you got, I can produce that, and I can produce 8 million times that. So anyone with a business, whether it be in Brownsville or anywhere, man, I built this business.
Anything you can do, I could do better.
Most people, like Coach Eli even said, he even said, it takes people 6 years to even make a dime of profit from their business. Well, that's fine. I made profit immediately. I didn't have a choice based upon I had to. See, I'm out here, and I've always been out here trying to survive. I understand. I had to stand on business.
Is he banging
I
on
told you, I came up against all odds. I told you everything I've stood up to and defeated, and that's why. No, I just got a lot
doing some mechanical engineering?
You can see what it is.
Banging it with a rock?
I'm the Messiah. You understand? So, yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of evil and wickedness. I mean, them folks who saw that the minute that I even got on YouTube, right? Isn't that what they said? They said he's all these right, because it's in my energy. Why? You figure it out. That's not bad, man. It's a real thing. You know, that's what people don't get. Like, this is real. We're really an immortal vampire. I mean, so, like I said, auras and energies are real. So that's my point. Like, people talk. I mean, that's cute, but you ain't me. Anybody with a business, I can build 8 million businesses, man. I ain't worried about that, man. But like I said, you still need a support system. You need help. You need someone to give you a ride. You need to make money. I don't know what they talk about. Yeah, right. I'm going to waste my time sitting in a cubicle or at an office desk, and I'm going to work at these call centers that are corrupt as hell. Literally, I stand up to corruption for a living. I have a job. My job is to watch these folks. What the hell they doing? I'm a watchman. God already told me. So what do you think? You see what I'm saying? It's just, some people may have good intentions, but the things they say, they make absolutely no clear sense. And that's the only thing I'm just like, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing it. I don't see the point in it. I don't see the point in even having the discussion. And that's all I'm saying. Like, no, I just want to discussion. Let's making money. You understand? It's like everything. The way that it's always been that way, especially here.
100%.
Especially with the so-called kind of weird. It's never been fair. And it's all good. It is what it is. Like I said, like women all over America. That's why I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Like I said. So
imagine getting denied a telemarketing gig. Fucking Jesus. I mean, I've been working on the phone for 30 fucking plus years, and I've seen them come and go and I've seen people get rejected. It's usually because they've been hired in the previous and they're just trying to retread and you already know what they're going to produce. And you're like, I'm not going to waste my time. But first come at a call center and you get not denied, you fucking made it then.
I'm just along for the ride, man. Like I said, I'm on a journey with God. It's a beautiful one, and I'm going to continue to do what I do. Right now, I still want to do some training with you. Let him do his thing real quick, and then I'm going to get moving with this again. But, yeah, like I said, man, folks just got to understand what it is. 4:30, we average a pretty good time. We still fairly early in the day, right? We can do whatever we want. Right? We'll get started. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, man, we out here for everybody, man. Like, if folks want to actually train and work out, everybody's invited, man. Just, like, it's a business.
Real quick, now, I'm going to pause them real quick. We talk about being able to talk through a living and people don't like the sound of their own voice. And we talked about this last week or something like that. And actually it was like a short or something, just scrolling the tubes. And there was a video about that, why people don't like the sound of their own voice when they hear it played back is because you and I, we only hear when we talk, we only hear through bone vibration. We don't hear it through air vibration. Like I'm listening to, you're standing to get across from somebody, you hear their voice through the air.
It's moving away from your ears when you're speaking.
Yeah, we only hear the vibration of the bone from the ear. So when we hear our played back, we're hearing it through the air vibrations, not bone vibrations. I didn't know that. I learned that yesterday.
Sheriff's listening to his bone.
I'm doing it for free no more. I already did that. You know what I mean? Did that plenty. Everything I did was for free for folks. It's a problem. Folks want everything free, and it just don't work like that. But at the end of the day, What are we at? 502 world records. Everything I'm doing speaks for itself, homie. You know, so I don't know what y'all got going on, but I know what I'm doing and I know what I got going on, right? Hold on. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all aren't in my position. I don't need to explain nothing. There's nothing for me to explain. I'm doing everything right, man. And like I said, I own my own business. I'm the CEO of all my own companies, and I keep them all ideas. And I'm a genius, and it works. I've been doing well. I'm doing all right. And like I said, it's just I ran the Batman project out of my own pocket for 3 years. It cost thousands of dollars. It's a lot of expenditures. It's a lot of, resources get expended. I mean, you think that Batman doesn't, like have to produce new resources? Like, that's the thing. The Bat cycle is just wiring. Like,
it's just wiring. That's all.
Makes sense, man. That's the thing. On one hand, they wanted to question
positive
things
on the positive and the negative on the negative.
Nah, dog. We ain't got no negativity around here. We all positive.
And, pretend about the resources. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I'm not hearing anything. I don't listen to folks' conversation because they seem far from reality. They'll never catch up. It's unbelievable. I own billions of equity management state of a 2000 jury, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed. Let me show it to you. Top of my mouth, forward watch, right? Like them all down here. That's
green.
$1,000 ain't nothing to me. I spent 35 racks on my birthday.
Green like money.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Like I said, I make it spend more money than everybody. Boss, right? I got receipts for all of you. You understand? I already explained everything else with that. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, do folks not exercise or something? Because I know y'all be exercising. So, like, where they exercise at? You know what I mean? Like, folks don't drive and everybody drives.
He thinks he's talking to the entire planet right now. With 7 viewers.
Like, no, I'm choosy about my company. I keep, like, if I get in a vehicle with someone, I want to make sure they can drive well. I want to make sure that their character is right. You know what I mean?
Character's right.
What I've been through. So that's all. My point is, man, any of these folks could spend their money and contribute and support. We got a Cashapp, we got a PayPal, we got a Venmo. Okay? It is right there on the community wall. You can't miss it, just like you can't miss me out here, right? I stand out. I'm right where I need to be. I keep on doing what I need to do. And that's the thing, once I get money, I'll be able to build all these businesses.
Oh, real quick, while I remember, I missed it last night because I didn't have my phone in front of me. But SC, I'm not going to say your government name on the Cash App. Thanks for the Cash App dono last night. Appreciate it.
So you understand when they be saying stuff like that, it just make me laugh. Because God told me the complete opposite, and I don't listen to these folks.
Ain't no way you made more Cash Apps than the Messiah.
So when God tells me don't look for a job, don't look for work, I'm a chosen one. We don't work 9 to 5. So you don't. I work every day. I hone my craft. I got my gifts at a level that's unbelievable. That's why they just told me you get to learn directly from God, and you talking about you want me to do what you're doing. Why? So I can be like you. It's the same thing Steve said back in the day. He said they also have payments. He can be like us. Why? Why? Who wants to be like that? Nobody. Y'all going the wrong direction, man. I'm going the right direction. See, what they teach you, even with anyone who knows wealth at all, is you got to build your own business. All my efforts go towards building my business. I'm beyond educated, beyond intelligent. I'm a genius. Okay. 4.2 GPA out of high school, top 10 of my class, diploma, distinction. Okay, 3.34 GPA in college. I didn't buy any books, and I stopped going to class completely and still maintained that GPA. What is y'all talking about?
Blah, 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 blah.
So I finished all my basics. I think it's like 29.8 credit hours or something like that. Come on, man. I got options all over the place, but those options I can't get to yet because I don't have the money. And what y'all do is
Is there a statute of limitations on earned college credits?
I don't know.
Things that aren't there. So you're looking at it as, oh well, let's take it one step at a time. Let's take little steps, and you can do it, Tyree. You can do it. You can go get him, champ. Come on, Tyree. You can do it, Spark.
God damn! Look at his face.
Is he bashing on himself right now?
College credits technically do not expire and remain on your permanent academic transcript. However, while they never vanish, their shelf life for transfer or degree application depends on the subject. Technical, STEM, or nursing credits may be considered outdated after 7 to 10 years.
Yeah, because last time I earned college credits, Pluto was a planet. So
You're gonna get there. Just put one. Let's take little steps, and you can do it, Tyree. You can do it. You can go get him, champ. Come on, Tyree. You can do it,
get him, Joey.
You're gonna get there. Just put one foot in front of the other. Now you can do it. You're gonna get there, Tyree. You just take one step at a time. It's okay. When that's not the situation, the man is up and working. You can do it, Tyree. You can do it. You can go get him, champ. Come on, Tyree. You can do it, Spart. You're gonna get there. Just put one foot in front of the other. Now you can do it. You're gonna get there, Tyree.
She's gonna want to clip
just
this.
take one step at a time. It's okay. When that's not the situation, the man is out here protecting all the dog and the things small. You want to keep looking at things that aren't there. So you're looking at it as, oh well, let's take it one step at a time.
About 46 minutes in.
Let's take little steps, and you can do it, Tyree. You can do it. You can go get him, champ. Come on, Tyree.
What's the name of the stream?
Batman set 502 world records, about 46 minutes in.
All right.
You're gonna get there. Just put one foot in front of the other. Now you can do it. You're gonna get there, Tyree. You just take one step at a time. It's okay. When that's not the situation, the man is out here protecting all of y'all and literally is the top dog and the boss and is the CEO of all his own companies and is wealthy beyond comprehension. And I have full access to buildings worth billions of dollars. I wasn't done. Billions in equity, mansion and estate, over 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you kissed. Mineral rights, all royalties, and my own car lot I pay over $100 for every month. I got a portion there I pay 25 racks for. I told you what happened, right? Like folks and their feelings, right? The mechanic did whatever they did, right? Come on, man. What are you talking about? I don't know what folks is talking about. Like, I really don't. Like, that's why I don't have conversations, because it'd be confusing. Like, you understand? Like, how long does it take people to just acknowledge reality? Like, I'm sorry, but it's crazy, bro. Like, even in Austin, they was a little bit more with it, I thought, on reality. Like, this is crazy. For people to be knowing I'm a public figure and I'm in a public eye and they want to keep fronting and acting like they don't know what I'm about or who I am. That's crazy, man. I may have spent more money than your entire government combined. I've made more money than anyone who ever existed, literally. So you don't want to talk money with me. Trust me, okay? And I got documented receipts for everything I'm talking. So, like I said, how do you think I was able to succeed with this business so quickly? I did it all genuinely. I earned it. Like, what? I'm a boss. You feel me? So, like I said, y'all need to do your job. And that's the way it's going to go, homie. Trust me. Y'all need to do your job, which is to support and pay me. I'm a content creator. I survive off donations. And they all know that's the truth. Come on, man. You got some audacity. You understand? So, like I said, whenever y'all want to get around to doing your job, just like how that's been the problem for years here and everywhere else, folks don't want to do their job. Whenever you want to do your job, let me know. Your job is to your job is to take $20 and put it to the side and say, I'm going to send that to him, right? Because I want to help him with his project and help him with what he's doing. Man, you've got tons of college students, people in college, right? Like they want to waste their time going to college and getting that's their decision, right? But I'm sure you make a little money and you have a support system, and usually it's the parents who pay the college tuition, right? So most of them are being provided for. They have a vehicle paid for. They have everything that I don't have, and I'm not complaining, and I'm not whining, and I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying. See, that's what they don't think. They always think when I type or speak that I'm in my feelings, because they are. I never at all. I'm going to speak. See, that's why every time I talk, they feel something. Folks operate out of feelings. I don't. It's all business over here, baby. You understand? So, like I said, like everybody who's in the world, whether it be here or in Austin, or UT, or whatever, right? All of them contribute. So why not contribute? What do you mean? You're in a position where you have access to money and funds, right? And most of them, like I said, the parents are paying for everything. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't get it. People want to say that they're this and that. I mean, like I said, learn how to invest, because I'm literally the investment. I am the hottest investment on the market today. There is no investment greater. And nobody has been smart enough or wizard enough to jump on the opportunity. And it's hilarious to me because this is a gold mine. This is an absolute gold mine. Y'all want to talk about the tech industry? Literally, this project that I've built and funded out of my own pocket for 3 years will become bigger than the entire tech industry could ever even dream of. Do you understand that? You understand that you are talking about AI. There's a lot of folks, some of the folks I know talk about they work for AI companies. Everyone I meet does. All y'all sold out to the same system. I don't care what you say. All of them sold, they sold. Mm-hmm. What you do is you work for Satan. That's why you ain't supporting me. You chose your side. You understand? Come on, man. You know how I feel about corporate America? You know that I'm the man who's literally single-handedly
I low-key feel like that's what AI was
dismantling everything right in front of you. What do you think we work on every day? How about folks just get real? Me work a job in the valley for less than a living wage? For what? Like I said, I don't work for less than 50, 70 an hour, and I'm not joking. You understand? The lowest I'll do is like 20 an hour. And if I do lower than that, it's just to be there and have fun and get a little bit of bread so I can do what I need to do. But yeah, when folks keep saying that same thing, like I said, it's all the same thing. It's a network and all of them are in on it. And they all want to repeat themselves and say the same things that don't make no sense. No, that's for you to do. You can work these little fake construction jobs out here or in Austin. I remember them folks would be working in construction, talking online, right? Right? All that same nonsense, right? Y'all have no idea who I am, man. I think it's weird. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And then literally they would witness and see me walking down the street right in front of them. I'd be like, hey, what up? What was you saying? You understand? Like,
smoke me,
like I said, like, it's funny. You know, I'm the streets. It's a little bit different out here. You know what I mean? I don't know what you talking about, bro. I know who I am. I don't work little candy jobs. I'll leave that to y'all. That's what you do. See, that's you. So please stop projecting. Whatever y'all do, keep it to yourself. However you feel, keep it to yourself. I ain't hearing it. I ain't trying to hear it. That's you. I'll leave that to you. You do what you do. Because I don't do that. Never have, never will. Actually, I know my self-worth and self-value. So like I said, I'm out here working, getting paid to talk right now. Are you? Do you get paid to talk? Sound like a corporate CEO to me. Anybody who get paid to talk, I mean, come on, man. Even CEOs of companies, they don't get paid to talk. They get paid an hourly wage or whatever, just like everybody. CEOs of companies are not rich. It's all fake. Just like the fake rappers, all that money's fake. It doesn't exist. Just like the prison industrial complex sits there and does what they do. What do you mean? Just like it's called a 360 record deal for a reason, and they get advances they have to pay back, and they end up owing the label. It's all based off debt and everything that, you know, like I've already explained everything. Like, it's not even confusing. There is no money in the Freemason system. So you're talking about a job. A job for what? We are full speed ahead. We are accomplishing more than we ever had. Like I said, what I have done here, I've accomplished more than any agency. You're talking about CIA, Feds, and FBI combined in this country. I have done more than they will ever imagine. Do you understand who you're talking to? Why are you speaking to me if you can't just register reality? That stuff is crazy to me. That's my point.
Wow.
You understand? So I'm going to say it again. Folks like to talk a lot, but they ain't talking about nothing because they don't know what they're talking about. So when you speak, please get in the know-how and get the facts straight. Question, ask me the question, but ask me wholesome the right way, and I'll answer your question. You don't ask me about me and my personal business. You ask me about what the topic is and what we got going on. What do I need to explain? That's what they all do. All y'all have the same energy. They want to sit there and ask you silly questions. Oh yeah, like, oh well, what have you done? What do you do? Oh well, yeah, like we gonna sit here and talk. What are you talking about, man? Obvious is the obvious, man. Like I said, these folks know what it is, man. They phase, they feel some way. Good. I'm glad you in your feelings, and we gonna keep getting our money right in front of you, just like I told you I do, just like I did on radio. It's like our 1.6. Serious?
What the hell was that?
Well, that's Cupcake Land. I definitely run Austin. I don't just run Austin, though. I run everything. I run New York. I run Virginia. Richmond. Folks want to pretend. And you're talking about a job in Brownsville. Bro, I ain't worried about Brownsville. I ain't worried about the Valley, period. I'm just here to operate and do what I need to do for a time, and everything's secured. I'm good. I'm always come back. I'm the gift that keep on giving, partner.
So, Sheriff, what exactly became of that second set of headphones that he was gifted? Do you think he sold those?
The one-time, one-use ones he had on the one night? That was
Yeah.
it? I don't know.
You think
We haven't talked about that.
Some other homeless guy that he sold them to for $1 and...
He may have borrowed them just for the fucking pickup. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Place in the city, in this the valley, the way that it needs to be. I'm gonna build it up, and I'm gonna show them how to make money and finances because they don't have a clue. They don't know how.
Whatever.
You understand? And if they knew how, then folks would be running around doing all this illegal activity every day, and folks would be not doing their job. And sometimes they do. You know what I mean? But that's my point. Man. If folks knew how to make money the right way and had
either
intelligence and education, then there wouldn't be all these problems. Correct?
But that was confirmation that he did have to go return the white ones that he fucking stole.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I don't know what you talking about. I got my freedom. I look handsome. I'm good. I'm aging backwards. I'm a vampire. I'm writing good with God. I sit at the right hand from God. I speak to God every day. I pray. Like, I'm happy in life. I'm satisfied.
We are here speaking to God.
Following his exact instructions. I'm the soldier and warrior for God. The hell I look like working in a call center. You don't want Achilles answering your phone call? Like, what?
Could you imagine him over in the corner of the sales?
Sorry about that.
What the fuck you mean?
That immediately. Sorry. Dude?
What, you crazy?
Like, what are you talking about? That's what it is. Like, every time that people talk, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. It's like talking to SpongeBob out here. Might as well have a conversation with Patrick the Starfish and SpongeBob. It's ridiculous. The hell?
This is Batman. I'm calling to ask you about your car's extended warranty.
You got to get to a $100 quota. You ain't gonna make no money on here. You don't even know how to work the platform. They got to put up other videos. That's what they do. They can't even be original and make their own content.
You know what? I wonder if because I know he was talking about getting his insurance license a couple years ago, and then last year he was like, they got these call centers over here at these insurance places. They can just show me how to do it, and then I'll get my insurance license and blah 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 blah. Some of those guys they hire like high school kids and or college kids just come in there and do a soft open for insurance, and then turn the phone over to the agent, whatever, and get them closed and shit like that. He could have went knocking on some doors. Hey,
because these folks didn't earn it genuinely. I told you what they did. So what's up? Come on, man. Everybody want to talk.
Joey, though, he would be like, look, they told me if I sell like 20 policies that I could win a vacation. So I'm going to need you to buy 30 to 50 of these policies.
It's weird energy. You just hear it. Like, I call it the midriff. And I can't do it with y'all because I'm up here. See, I'm up here on another, I'm like alien level. Like, I'm about to get ready to build my own bat pods, tumblers, tanks, and spaceships. And I'm talking about spaceships, homie. And you talking
spaceships.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're at a low vibration. That's why a lot of them drink too much. That's what that does to you. You didn't know that? That's exactly what alcohol does.
How's your vibration, Sheriff?
I don't know. It's tingly.
So you don't understand anything that's real that's going on.
This low vibration getting me harnessed.
So you could never fathom
vibrate. 520 hertz.
Oh, Lord. Check for grease fires.
What was? Oh, yeah, that was it. I was just going to ask you I couldn't remember what 520 hertz.
Public platform, like they were saying. Okay, well then all of you see the public platform, right? Quack, right? And you can see me on the public platform quacking right now, quack, right? So you see me out here getting paid to talk, and you see me out here sending more records, and you see that I run the streets, right, boss?
He's like, what was that? Was it 2012 with John Cusack?
Yeah.
Where Woody Harrelson's character was there at Yellowstone? Yep. Yeah, that's what he reminds me of. He's yakking into his phone while the volcano's exploding in the background. You can't hear anything.
Harrelson was so good in that.
Yeah.
He's good in everything.
Huh? It's funny. It's hilarious. That's what it is. Because apparently folks don't have a clue who they talking to, and they do.
But he was Woody on Cheers. Who would have thought that he would have turned out to be such a dramatic actor that he is?
Well, that's why it was such a huge deal when he was in Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
Like right after Cheers, everybody's like, "What the fuck?
What the hell?" Yeah.
They just want to be in denial of it. Just most of them are in denial of reality. I'm not in denial of reality. I understand reality. I understand the world I'm in, and I understand who I am in it. I'm a superhero, and I'm a real thing. So like I said, you're going to see me do my thing regardless. You don't need to do anything for me. Call me. Give me anything, nothing. I'm going to do what I'm doing regardless. I prove that. Every day I prove that. So what's up? I prove I'm the strongest entity on this planet and in the universe. I believe I'm the strongest entity that was ever created because of God. You understand? That's what I prove while y'all sitting there doing nothing, ain't talking about nothing, wasting your time, throwing money away. Them same folks that want to say that, like I said, they right in front of me, buying whatever they want, and they can't buy anything for me. That makes sense to me. They don't make sense. Right? Got the nerve and audacity to talk about a job. Bro?
Oh, I missed this question. Yeah, James. No, he's in Brownsville. He's basically 100% homeless, maybe backyard stay at his mom's, but that's about it. He just totes around a bag of garbage clothes with him.
Mom's house is basically where he dumps his shit off to store it so it doesn't get stolen. She probably lets him use the backyard shed.
Yeah, and that's about the extent of it. And the garden hose for showers.
That's why I go up to Austin and get my money, and even if we don't have real good wages, you know, they don't. Me, I'm just a genius. You understand? So, like I said, what you talking about? If I'm going to work, I'm going to work somewhere like Boston. That's why I'm saying what you need to do. My job is I'm a public speaker, and I crowdfund. So you're supposed to pay me. That's your job and responsibility. They act like these people were real, all these Masons, like they were rich. They weren't rich. They never came close to me financially. Masons can't even own anything because they don't want.
And then if you missed it, since he's been back in Brownsville, if you notice his two front teeth right here, he took an electric scooter, fucking T-boned a fucking Ford, like, what was that, a 150?
I think it was a Silverado.
Silverado or whatever it was.
It was a pickup truck.
Knocked both his teeth out, and yeah. He's got two other teeth that are just flipping in the wind. One's we named it Pablo. It's even got a song title to it, but he's got two other teeth there. Just one good heart of this gust of this wind coming, they're gonna fall out.
They're only held in by the plaque dam behind them.
Yep.
So they don't have any money. Folks are hilarious, man. Get in the know-how of what you're talking about. You understand? I stand on business. Everything I'm saying is a fact. Well, I promise that. This is real knowledge. I back up everything I'm saying. I've been backing up everything I've said my entire life. That's the case. So, like I said, I get paid to talk.
It does seem like it would be a good day for whooshing off the dirt mound.
Hey, well, you can get some air.
He
doing it all by myself. I'm
glide for a quarter mile.
I'll never understand. Man, I'm going through this isolation stuff and alienation stuff because God set me aside and He wants me to go through it on my own.
Be a new Olympic event. Whoosh,
all I need is anything I need, I turn to God. That's why you hear me asking God, right? Praying to God. I ain't asking you. No, I'm telling you folks reality. Your job is to pay me. Whenever you want to get around to doing that, you let me know, you holler. So apparently them jobs you talking about ain't paying you much because none of you seem to ever have any money. Correct? Shout out to the people who do. Shout out to the people
Sheriff.
Who,
so for the Olympic event, you have Joey jump off a dirt mound, and then you have several Mexicans with leaf blowers, and they're seeing how long they can keep him airborne. It's kind of like curling.
But the Batman version.
Yeah.
Bucks here and there. I truly appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? But all the other stuff, it just don't. This is my career. My career is I use my $1 million mouthpiece, right? It's beautiful now, right? And it produces millions and millions.
That show is a pretty mouth, boy.
And I'm a true influencer that knows how to influence, and I'm an empath who can become and be a master manipulator whenever I want to be. I can get anything I want just by talking. And I know how to act very well.
Except donations, apparently.
So, what? Talking about a job to a guy who's gotten through the whole state of Florida with no money by himself. Okay. What? A job. Jobs are for people who lack education. Let me just go ahead and get that simple. Jobs are for people who don't know how to build anything or do anything and be self-capable to build their own business and don't have any talents or any crafts. Just like all that stuff I'm talking about. Army, Marines, Navy SEALs. It doesn't make you anyone or anything. They ain't never won anything. Find out the truth. The government uses and does what they do, and the government manipulates. The government doesn't care about anyone, and the government is evil and it's corrupt. What I do is stand up to the system. I don't side with the system and be like, oh yeah, I'm one of you and blah, blah, blah. This is my country. You're standing on my soil that my ancestors built and created. You understand? What you need to do is have some respect. And like I said, there's not a single army, whatever, military, Marines who could come out here and do what I do on these bars, and I can guarantee that. So now what? I need a job. I think they need a job, and a better one, because I've seen what the military do and how they do things. How about that?
He's hard on this job, and this could stem from last week when he said he went to one of those groups or whatever. They probably had to
some job placement.
Yeah, job placement. And that's why he said he left on his own accord. But yeah, Joey won't work.
Oh, you want to talk about a pension and this and that, but you ain't never got no money. What? That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. I've seen, you know how many broads I met, ex-girlfriends and everything. You know how many broads I've seen that were.
Yeah, look at his fucking insane head movements.
Figure it out, man. Military don't have no loyalty to nobody, man. None of these agencies or corporations or governments have no loyalty to nobody. That's a system, and it's a
Frost. That guy sent you a DM. You gotta check that out. We need you to clip something here. It's fucking magnificent.
Demonic system at that. You want to work for a system that does what it does, and you can see what it does? That's on you. I sure as hell ain't trying to do that. I'm for humanity. Work for a company. Work for corporate America. Yeah, right. Sorry, but what? See, that's the difference. You allow these folks to do what they do. You don't know how to stand up for yourself. I don't pay them a dime. They'll never get a dime out of me, not a red cent. You understand that, cuzzy?
There's a screenshot in here somewhere.
For humanity. Work for a company. Work for corporate America. Yeah, right. Sorry, but what? See, that's the difference. You allow these folks to do what they do. You don't know how to stand up for yourself. I don't pay them a dime. They'll never get a dime out of me, not a red cent. You understand?
Yeah.
And that, cuzzy, I'm a gangster. I do what I want to do.
Nobody home. Look at those eyes.
See, that's the difference. I don't got to go to a 9 to 5 and sit in a building all day like y'all. I have actual freedom. I get to do what I want. And what I like to do and what I want to do, what you see me doing every day, training and working out. That's my only focus, other than women. And there ain't too many women around to holler at. And like I said, they all feel some way, whatever here. It's weird. Right? If you want to holler, holler. Right? It just be funny. You know, that's what my thing is. Like, I get around folks, man, they keep trying to use words and act like they're like, oh, I better use my narc perception. Oh, I better use the card today. I'm going to use the narc perception. I'm going to talk to him, and I'm going to try to use words knowing he's a linguistic master because I have no self-awareness, so I don't know. I'm going to try to out-talk him. That's what I'm going to do. He's a strong dude, but I'm going to use my words. That'll work. I'm going to use my words to try to paint reality right in front of him. That'll work. To make myself feel better, like I'm above. I'm doing something. I'm doing things he ain't. Brother, I got full access to buildings worth billions of dollars right now as we speak. I have the entire infrastructure built for my career. What? I've made and spent more money than anyone you will ever meet or could possibly imagine or on your TV. I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. I went through what I went through. That's why I stand up to corruption for a living. What are you talking about? When real people make real money, they go through what I've been through. So what are you saying? To the point, I don't like talking to most people no more. I like talking to the real people, like the dude who gave me the $2 today and pulled over, was like, how you doing? I can understand, I can feel when people understand who I am. The rest of them look like talking to the rest of these folks. Talk to them for what? You know, talk to them about what we got to talk about. In your feeling? I feel the pain. When 50 Cent was, trying to take my story and lie about everything that he went through, and he sold his whatever. You know what happened, right? He did what he did, and then he was backed by the feds, and when they was doing all that, he committed so many crimes. It's unbelievable. When he did all that, was you feeling that way when he came on? They kept trying to sweep it under the rug with things like Tony Yaya was going through, and all of them. Like, yeah, I think they went through some things, but like, I don't think folks really felt like that. They got shown a lot of love, man. I find that kind of funny. See, that's the thing. I just point out when things are unfair. I find it kind of convenient that you can see the elephant in the room. You can see how, now they get favored. They get favored and they get special treatment in this country, and the world has basically become this big hood ghetto where everyone who isn't me gets together, and then all y'all just sit there and watch me, right? And we have it the hardest. That's not the truth. That's the truth, brother. That's the truth, clear as day. And it's been the truth my whole life. That's why I've always had it harder than all of you. So we're not the same. I still see everything equally. I'm not going to walk around, oh, well, I'm on my team. Everybody's equal, man. We all have souls. We're all human beings. I see souls, man. Everybody's, the same to me. Everybody. We're all equal. And we all deserve to be equal. We all deserve fair treatment. We're not anywhere near fair treatment. That's part of my truth. I was never given fair treatment, and it don't make no sense. We're in my country. So what I do is I say, forget all what you talking about, and I'm going to make the rules, and I'm going to, manually, through pure power, build all my own style, build an empire. That's what I've already done, and what I'm going to continue to do every day. So I own an empire. So you talk about Elon Musk, but I own way more wealth than Elon Musk could ever dream of, and he's a Mason. Masons aren't allowed ownership, so he owns nothing. Elon Musk doesn't have 1 red cent to his name, I guarantee you, and any of that Mason money doesn't belong to him. That money belongs to corporate America, brother.
He's completely stroking out. It's like if you've ever taken acid or mushrooms or hallucinogenic, and you can start feeling that shit coming on, but you're still sober enough to what's going on until you hit that click where everything you peak. And now you're fucking tripping balls. He's fried today.
Starting to figure it out now that when you get your perception and you realize reality, then you can talk, then you can speak. Talk about a job. A job ain't nothing but an opportunity to make money, to invest in things every day. What does that have to do with
the hell's a snarled tard? I like it.
Take your own advice. Y'all ain't working. My job is something different. My job is to speak. Whatever I say. Folks ask me how high. My job is to talk and to get paid to talk. And I already I built my own income, and I funded the Batman project out of my own pocket for 3 years. Are you hearing how powerful I am? What I'm saying? When you speak, just make sure it makes sense. All right? That's it. So, yeah. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Let's try, because there's always folks got to show up as soon as I get done. All right? But everything I'm telling you is a fact, homie. And like I said, I work out for a living. That's why I built this, so I can come out here and train and do what I love to do. And get paid for it.
This is where the magic happens. I don't like that side.
And furthermore, to be able to teach the youth and teach people, everyone, and everyone's welcome to come. I can train with everyone. Any client I can train and teach. I can teach basketball. I can teach this. You got folks teach at the Y. They work with the youth and everybody. I can do the same thing. So what do you mean? There's nothing stopping us over here. So what do you mean? Let's do business. If you want to talk business, cool. All you got to do is pay me, put the money in my pocket. I teach you. I can teach you basketball. I'm the best point guard in the world, man. Literally, hands down. Played undefeated in jail in Atlanta, undefeated in the streets of New York, everywhere. I played all through New York City, man. What are y'all talking about? I'm a street ball legend. The real thing. Not Dr. J. See, they only believe what they see on their TV and in a video game. Just because you got validation don't make you better than me. I don't need validation. I'm the truth. Show up in any court. I'll go to Rucker Park and shut the building down. Easy. I show up to y'all's rap functions and y'all can't even rap like me. I freestyle. For real.
Come on, give us a hottie.
You want to talk about the culture? I am.
How did he know that I frequently host rap functions?
See, that's the part you got misconstrued. I'm the one who had to carry the culture on my back. Why do you think I wear this? I went through the struggle. I carry that on my back. Right? They don't make them like me no more.
The tech.
At all. It don't exist. God amongst men. Facts.
See this one.
100, 200, 300, 400.
He started this one 76 minutes ago. Did that 3.5 hour stream last night, and then what was it? Little over 2 hours. The one before that, Jesus, he just going on and on.
But it makes sense that they got a business, but they can't do that. Okay. Boy, stop playing.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Stop playing.
Wait,
bro.
is that his cape whooshing in the background? By itself on the bench?
Is it?
Yeah, right behind where he's at right now. There's a bench, and the cape was whooshing in the wind.
I thought it was a palm
I've got a tap
tree.
dance for you. I'm not Charles Wofford, although I can tap dance like Charles. Charles comes out with his maracas.
Do people tap dance with maracas?
My van's out on the freeway, but I'm in all these contests for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. And I'm on the side of the freeway with my maracas.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm Charles Wofford, and I'm from Lexington, Kentucky.
What the fuck?
I'm sure it's funny if you're schizophrenic.
This is so fucking stupid.
That's too funny. That's too funny. Oh,
This is why nobody pays for your course, Joey. So far in the
That's
past
what
10
you
minutes,
need, Mr. Walker.
you've
You
done
need
like
some maracas.
10 pull-ups.
Oh my goodness. That's what he needs. That boy needs some maracas. Make money.
Better secure that cape, Joey, before it whooshes away.
Imagine you
I think
going
it
to
is a
tell the
tree.
guy. This makes sense to him. You're going to tell
Well,
the guy who
zooming in
did
on my
radio
other window.
over a decade and a half, educating the public and standing up to Illuminati and Freemasonry, and I defeated him. I just got done defeating him. I stood up to the government and I won. I defeated the establishment and the system years ago.
Talking about hallucinations, yes, severe malnutrition can cause hallucinations, psychosis, and delirium due to severe nutrient deficiencies, electrolyte imbalances, and metabolic disturbances. Starvation, particularly in conditions like anorexia nervosa, has been linked to acute paranoid hallucinatory psychosis, including auditory hallucinations. Jesus.
What are you talking about?
Sometimes
Me?
I imagine I can
A
hear
regular
little
job?
dogs yapping.
Man, that's hilarious. I'd be better off getting some maracas straight up.
Chupacabras.
Are you serious? Oh, man.
Song titles from
It's
last
hilarious.
night had to change Rodeo Clown
All
Dreamin'
these
into
so-called
Rodeo
women
Clown
around, all
Calamity.
this so-called potential.
And we got
None
Rapey
of them are rich.
Nachos, Lunch
Hell,
Bag
none of them even have
Bandito,
a man. I love when they say that. Me and
and
my
Snarled
man.
Card
What,
Face.
man, where are he at? Need binoculars for that. I don't see him. Where is he? Over there, down yonder? Said a man. Where? I don't see no man.
What you
I
mean?
see the same thing I see when I go visit a tool shed. I see that. I see a tool.
How many tool sheds
And
do you
some that-
visit on a regular basis, Joey?
What's talking to me? I didn't know they could talk.
What's talking
man,
to me?
y'all
I didn't know they
can't
could
catch
talk. What did I just say? Auditory hallucinations.
My man.
Reminds
talk
me
about a
of
job like it's the thing to do. When I was playing basketball, street ball,
and his
out there at that park, that super ghetto park that Curtis Snow was at. Yeah, Curtis Snow was right out there with us, and he went through some stuff right in front of me.
Play me a song, Curtis Snow.
The guy
Curtis Snow
that was speaking verbally, yap, yap, yap. He was an older guy. I was like young. I was like in my 20s, 19, something like that. And they were telling him, like, bro, just relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I found out later, I went in the Red Lobster out there because I lived right in Mableton. Red Lobster right down the street. I go to Red Lobster. I found out he worked in the Red Lobster. Me, I was spending 10 bands a month. Y'all want to go backwards, is my point. That's what you do. Work your job. You have fun with that. You work your 9 to 5. Y'all got a watch like this? You got over 2,000 in jewelry? You on what I own? I paid $8,500 in land taxes. I paid millions in bills. Millions for all sorts of stuff. On top of that. Only self-made trillionaire ever existed. You don't know how much I've done, how much I've accomplished, and I don't talk too much. I don't talk about my success. Me? Work a job? Ah! You won it. Larry.
Joey, I've lived in this house 8 years, and every year my land taxes are like $4,500. So if we do 8 times 4,500, $36,000 in land taxes I've paid since I've lived here. Joey thinks $8,000 is a lot. You got anything you want to say about land taxes, Sheriff?
No. Nip check. I just wish one of the welds on these bars would just say, "We're done."
Or just rotate a little bit.
Too funny. Yeah,
we back to making wind.
They want to pretend they can't see. It ain't a vision no more. It's a reality.
Somebody came to the
Can't
park.
see? Like, what? Can you imagine? Yeah, the whole point is I transcended this place a long time ago. I transcended anything they talk about. I'm on a whole nother level. And the way I take it is either you just don't know reality completely or you feel phased about it. You feel some type of way. The moves I'm making make you feel some type of way. My success make you feel some type of way.
Is this a new song?
Success ain't money, homie. Work a job for what? Success ain't money. Success is purpose. Accomplish more than the C department in this country, and I'm a civilian in the world. And in the last 6,000 years already, and I'm just really getting started. That's what gave me success. Not how much money I got. No, it took a lot of money just to, fucking have it. Money is a tool. And that's what even God himself said. I know you look at money as a tool and a resource and give it all to you. See, right now he's conditioning me. He's tightening my finances. God speaks to me. I'll tell you everything. He told me he's tightening the finances. What I'm going through where it's a pretty long time. I don't have much. So that I learn how to, just to get me ready, like a prep course.
What was the property tax in Deming, New Mexico, on those lots of land out there? It was like $50 a year.
Something like that.
Yeah.
For a little
Because
patch
he's
of
about
grass.
to give me all this wealth, and I'm the distributor of generational wealth. So if I have kids, I have to make sure I, divvy up the money correctly, and I have to be responsible like my father was. You know what I'm saying? So I give my dad all the credit in the world. You know what I mean? My father. So I'm going to be the distributor of generational wealth. You understand? And like I said, and these other folks, the rest of the family on that side, and on the other side, they got to give me my inheritance. I never got it. Never got their actual inheritance. You understand? There's properties, I think, out in Cali. Like, they all lived in Cali, bro. Where are these properties? And it comes out in the readings how they're living in my property. That's why I do what I do for a living. Because this is about, I never had to clear my name. My name is good. This is about, I had to stand up for myself. So it was really mine. And I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do. I'm doing it because I have to stand up, period, for myself and for everybody else. So I stand up for people and I help people. My priority was never money. My priority was love. I told them that the whole time. I'm looking for love still. I'm not worried about no money. I just love. I just need a partner to love me and I love you back. That's all I need because I understand how the world really works. Love is all that matters. Money, money comes and goes, brother. You find someone who truly loves you, you'll be able to make all the money you want anyway. It'll be fun. That's the thing. I'm looking for somebody who just knows how to relax and be a normal woman and a person. That's all you got to do. You don't even got to do anything. They can't even do that because all of them are so sporadic and can't even sit down for 5 seconds. That's called demonic possession. What are you doing? Oh, I'm trying to go to the beach. I'm trying to go ride my electric bike. Today I'm on my hoverboard. Tomorrow I'm going to go on 6 days. That's what they do because they're trying to stay busy so they can run from the you don't even know who you are. That's what I love when they say that line. I don't know you. No, you don't know who you are. You don't know yourself, much less any of the dudes you talking to. So what do you mean? You waste your time with dudes who have nothing to offer you and don't look good. I don't know what that is. That's deep insecurity.
All right, hour 12 minutes in. I got a rocket piss. Be right back.
If I was a woman, I'd have better taste than all of them. I'm just telling you the truth.
I was a woman.
At least I'll say that. At least I would at least go for like the I would set my standards high, just like I do with women. I know what I want. Right? People be like, looks don't matter. Yeah, not all looks, but they do matter. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like people be saying a lot of stuff and then they don't believe in what they say. You know what I'm saying? They'll say something like that and then they'll be superficial as it gets. That's what I learned. Like I just learned like a lot of people move around real deceptive and it's super corny because it comes from a place of weakness and fear. All I need is just a regular normal woman that you don't got to be regular normal. You could have been through like me. That's probably better, so we can relate and understand each other. But I just need someone who knows how to just sit down, have a seat, calm down, and have fun and be happy. That's all any of my exes had to do. Just sit there. They couldn't even do that. What, you think you making moves? Are you hustling? Okay. How come all of them still poor? I stated the facts the whole time. What do you mean? I just said the truth. Have fun. Have fun being in the same situation. Are they not? Exactly. That's the problem. People talk a lot, but it's irrelevant. Who cares? I don't care what folks have to say. Talk is cheap. Talk's always been cheap. It didn't just happen. Talk has been cheap since day one. You feel me? Real talk. It is what it is. Wait on this. But yeah, man. Folks ain't talking about nothing, to be honest. They really ain't talking about nothing. That's the thing. Everybody's got their little personality and their character, and they all in their feelings. I don't got time for it at all. That's what folks don't get. Like, whatever relationship I'm getting in, like,
we gotta interrupt here for a small news break. I just read that Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away today.
I saw that this morning. I figure Al Sharpton will probably call for a press conference and make it about racism.
Probably.
Like, they gotta have the right energy. God already told me. They said this ain't what you should
He has ended this. So was it Robert Duvall yesterday? Jesse Jackson today. Who's next?
This is your divine spouse. Okay.
I'm putting my money behind Joey.
Oh, we got about 11 minutes on this.
Just waiting on this because I'm trying to keep going here. Yeah, man. Like I said, we train above the bar. I'm looking at all this. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not gonna make a big deal of it. But wearing that armor ain't no joke. Wearing all these back suits ain't no joke. Ain't nothing I do a joke.
They're absolutely jokes.
Yeah, no, I can make it talk. I do shows on here. I come out here and I do my show. I love it. Like, it makes me happy. I'm glad. You know what I mean? I can see what it is. Hey, that's the thing. However I got over here, bro. The CIA, Feds, and FBI, they probably wasn't aware of me. They know exactly who I am. They're probably trying to. Are you serious? Can y'all see? Like, honestly, can any of y'all see? Because, like, this is all happening on camera now. That was the thing. It was cute when people wanted to deny when it wasn't on camera yet. All the real stuff happening. Now it's on camera. That's the thing. Ain't no denying this. Just like there ain't going to be no denying when I'm up in Boston and New York in the street for real, active, right? I'm going to be moving on camera. You understand? See, that's the thing. I'm just going to stop on the force. I ain't asking for permission. I ain't asking no questions. I'm coming through hard project.
Who's in the park, Joey? He's trying to talk without moving his lips so people can't like see her. No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm just
Real deal. Yes. Right in front of everybody.
Yeah, and he's trying to keep the wind from knocking his teeth out.
I don't know what people talk about. I don't know what they think we train for, what world they think this is, but this is a man's world, and this is how it works. Men make the world turn, make the world go around. Me, because there ain't no other. They say you don't even know who you are. I probably don't. You're probably right. I'm starting to realize I'm on a whole nother level than I thought I was on. You know, I'm starting to realize the power I have. They said your gifts are about to amaze you. Like, yeah, I could see that. I can really see that now. They said the magician element is entering. Real deal, man.
magician.
A lot of different phases.
He is Harry
I'm
Potter.
worried about what it looks like from the outside. I'm worried about what I'm doing. Even when I'm in a relationship, if I get in one, I'm still going to be working. So they need to be somebody who's patient and can understand, tag along and be along with me for a lot of it. But when I go on these missions and assignments, unless they literally Catwoman, they're probably going to have to, stay at the hotel or something. I'm going to try to keep them out of the way where they're not, around what I'm doing. What I'm doing is very real. And I just would never put anybody in that position that I love, especially. I wouldn't put anyone in that position, but especially someone I love. I don't have them out there. I really like them. You know what I mean? Unless they literally scare me. You have to be that kind of scary. If you not, no, I'm all right. You can stay at the hotel.
Jesus Christ. Stay in the hotel. Get in the cage, bitch.
All you gotta do is sit there.
I just wish a seagull would just swoop by and just take his phone and fly away.
I'm telling you, that's his cape on the bench.
To our right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the tree put like
No.
underneath his feet. Okay.
I'm talking about behind the parallel bars on our
I'm gonna
right.
have to go back and look because I didn't notice it then.
You can see it flapping right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely his trash can.
Y'all think it's easy?
Nice
It
eye.
ain't easy. Ain't nothing easy about it. like I said, I want to be someone I'm happy with to actually take care of me, and I feel safe and comfortable and happy. I deserve love too. You know what I mean? And then when I go out, I'm the monster. That's how I operate. So you either want to be a part of that, or you don't.
I am not seeing anything right now.
I can be a real nice guy, or it's all up to you. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
And there it is. Escape all the way in the back, in the middle.
Just sitting there watching him.
Oh, these are always fun. He has to look at his camera like, you watching me?
You still watching?
Look at him just leaning over.
Hey, he's bending at the waist.
Dying mantis.
See, this way he can work out and he can be whooshing at the same time.
Cape's got to get its reps in too.
He's multitasking. No, what the fuck is the purpose of that?
Oh no.
He's practicing.
Inertia ass.
He's practicing.
Look at the bar. It's going right in his asshole.
He's going down on a trucker. Go, 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 all the way down. Holy shit. Go, go.
Trucker's got his hand on the back of his head. Hold on. Jesus, Sheriff.
Yeah.
He's got tears of mascara dripping down his eyes.
He took that nut like a champ. Walk it off, Joey.
Oh, yo, Rock, come on. What is that strut? What are you looking at?
What the hell is that?
Is that like an interdimensional voice talking through his phone?
Yeah, it's a spirit box.
Ah.
See, this is where I would like to be hanging out by the bathrooms and just walk over and grab his phone and take it.
Put it in the cage, the Coke machine where you can't get it. On top of it.
Yeah, I just throw it up on the roof.
Who's got that, bitch?
You refer to me as Tyree Demigod Sneed. It's that simple. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright. Give me a minute, I'll be back.
There's
Probably
people
do
in the
another
park.
live right now. Hold up. Alright. Easy.
Easy.
Cheesy like Sunday morning.
He'll be right back. Right
In a minute.
To his restroom. And I take it that guy should probably take that one because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that'll be number Sneed Snipe 200.
Yeah, we are coming up on 200.
Is it 200? You're at 199 right now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at that. Joey
I'm a big boy now.
Losing his phone throwing it up on the roof right above the restroom. Fucking, I just forgot the name of the song. I fucked that segue all up.
Goddamn. That was a train wreck, Sheriff.
Yes, it was, because he is the restroom road warrior.
Joey Sneed's got a mission and a backpack of dreams. Lunchables stacked like survival cuisine. Juice boxes slosh like a portable bar. He's plotting his route by the glow of a star. Crayons in the side pocket, coloring book dealer. He's drawing little dinosaurs while the hand dryer roars like trucks. Flip flops squeaking on the tile like a haunted kazoo. Every restaurant in the county knows Joey Sneed is passing through. He salutes the soap dispenser, whispers we meet again. Paper towel, confetti falling like it's Mardi Gras in the man. He's a restaurant road warrior, king of the sink, camping by the urinals, don't ask what he thinks. Juice box, sunrise, lunchable moon, coloring a masterpiece installed number 2. If there's tile and a toilet, he's booking the night. Public bathroom cowboy under fluorescent light. Bus station at midnight. He's got a loyalty punch card for every facility. 5 flushes gets a free stay. He claims to the janitor, just shakes his head and shakes. He built a little pillow out of paper seat covers. His luxury suite, no need for others. Humming to himself while he colors a well next to a sign that says, "Please don't nap on the gal." Automatic faucet starts singing like a chrome-plated band. Joey slow dances with the soap foam, says this place really understands. He's a restaurant road warrior, prince of the stall, camping where the echo makes his footsteps out tall. Lunchable dinner on the sink by the fan, toasting the mirror like a very small man. If it's got a toilet handle, knock on the door. Joey's pitching his tent on the ceramic floor. Hand dryer hurricane blowing through his hair. He calls it spa treatment like a millionaire. Toilet paper sleeper bag, soft as a cloud. He whispers, "This Hilton's surprisingly loud. Sir, you can't stay." Joey packs his crayons and just drifts away. Another restroom, another thing, another juice box, another thing. I know. As a retro road warrior roaming the land with a colorful kingdom drawn by his hand. Juice box, sunset, lunchable dawn. He salutes every toilet he's ever slept on. From truck stop palaces to Marside throne, Joey Sneed's got 1,000 porcelain homes. So if you hear start snoring by the paper towel mat, and spot a little dinosaur thrown on the bed, just tip your hat to the legend you need, the traveling bathroom bar. Joey Sneed.
Abadi. That's all, folks. That guy, appreciate you, bud.
Yep.
Hey, chat, appreciate you. Go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way, though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.